Okay, welcome everyone. Kevin LaRocca here with Binary Pro Strategies. Today is February 7th of 2019, and we're going to do a little recap here of all the trades I made live today in chat with our subscribers. But first I want to talk about something that's really important because I get this question a lot is, what is EOM? Actually, EOM is probably one of the most fundamental things you have to learn about the markets if you want to trade successfully. And basically EOM stands for ease of movement. And I want to show you a little chart here of what I consider a market that has good EOM and a market that does not have good EOM. So let's take a look at our Aussie US. This is actually an Aussie US 1 minute. You can use a 5 minute. You can use a 1 minute. It really doesn't matter because EOM is definitely going to display itself when you see it. Now, what you can see here is you see this nice smooth trend down. Okay, this is something that I consider good EOM. Okay, it's ease of movement. It's easily moving down. Got good sellers in there, no real heavy buying coming in. This is a market that I consider good EOM. This is the kind of market that I like to trade in, okay? Because if the market is moving slowly, then whether I'm a buyer or seller, it really doesn't matter. So even if I'm looking for a buy setup and I see good EOM coming to the downside, I'll still take a buy because the chances are I'm going to have good EOM coming to the upside. Now let's take a look here. I'm going to move over here and we're going to look at a market that I consider that does not have good EOM. Let's do it this way here. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Now you should obviously be able to see this is obviously a period of time that it doesn't have good EOM, and this is going to be a market you definitely want to stay out of. I don't want to be a buyer. I don't want to be a seller. Now it really doesn't matter what kind of method or indicator you use. I have my own proprietary approach to identifying what I consider to be a good EOM market. It's very effective. And it will, when the EOM's good, I trade. If FOM's really good, I'll do some size. And EOM is not very strong, then I'll stay out of the market. It's not unusual for me to be out of the market for several hours. Because the key to trading successfully is you have to know when the conditions are right to get into the market. So fundamentally, you have to know what EOM is and be able to identify it. And if you look at any of my trading, you look at some of my results, you'll see sometimes I can go several hours without making a trade. That's because EOM is low, and it's not a condition I want to trade. And when it picks up, then you'll see me jump into it. Also, that helps me do size. If I'm in a market that has really good, strong EOM, I'm going to put some size on. And when you're trading binaries, I mentioned this before, very important to learn how to manage your size. If the EOM is there and it's not real strong, but yet I see some what I consider decent setups, or do some maybe one lots, maybe 2 lots. If I feel that the EOM is really strong, then I'll come in and I'll do say a 10 lot, and that's how I build my account. So that's going to be very important. Whatever method you use to identify an EOM, it's one of the things you really want to focus on and identify before you do any kind of trading. You really have to understand the conditions of the market. So anyway, that's it. Let's take a look at today's results, and then we'll wrap this thing up. Okay, so here we are. This is a result of all the trades I made live in chat. Every single one of these trades, once again, are trades that I do call out live. Most of these are going to be traded, traded in the morning with the core strategy. And then as we go on, if EOM does pick up, I'll do a little bit of nibble strategy, use the nibble strategy. The other thing, everything is called in advance. I usually have about a minute's advance warning that I'm going to take a particular trade. So I call these trades out and then actually execute them live to show how I'm getting filled and so forth. But nonetheless, didn't have a really big day. The EOM was not very strong today. And so you'll see, once again, like I mentioned earlier, just traded pretty much onesies, and every once in a while I'd get some good EOM, and I jump in, with a good size lot, like a 10 lot here, did a 10 lot there. I didn't really, I only had, I think, a couple trades where I actually took any good size lots. Still ended up 228 and 25. Nothing like I did yesterday. But you know what? That's part of trading. Just because I killed it yesterday doesn't mean I'm going to come back and kill it today. In fact, I'm going to be more cautious today in my trading, because typically after a really strong day, you get usually a weak day, and most traders will think, oh my God, I'm killing it. They're going to come back and try to kill it the next day, and they're going to blow themselves out. It's not what you want to do. Percentage of accuracy wasn't really high. I mean, 66%, I mean, still, hey, it's better than 50%, but hey, I've made money in 44%. It's just all on how you manage your size. But 66%, not a bad day overall. And that's pretty much it. So if you have any questions regarding any of this, there is a link below that you can go ahead and, you can go to my website and, just shoot me an email or leave a comment below on this video. I'll be glad to come back and answer those questions for you. Also, I do offer a free fundamental video that I go a little bit more to the core strategy and kind of a unique way that I look at the markets. And it's important that you do have an approach that's different, because you don't want to be following the crowd. One thing we know about trading is the majority of traders lose money. So you want to make sure that whatever your entry point is or whatever your strategy is, it's going to be different than what's out there. And I can guarantee you that what I teach, what I have, is unique. Nobody's teaching what I teach. Nobody has the tools that I have. Some I developed over 35 years, and it's now finally being disclosed. So anyhow, also, if you like these kind of videos, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Put the little notification, click on the little bell. Be sure to get notified on any new videos I send out, particularly any educational videos. I definitely want to do a lot more of those as well. And on the fundamental video, once you go to the website and you put in your email address, it will send you a link right to the fundamental video, so you can watch that. And you'll also get on my mailing list. And what I do is I do a lot of night trading, because I love night trading, and do a lot with my students. And but I don't publish those trades on YouTube. So if you like to see how are we doing at night, the only way you're going to see that is if you give me your email address, and I'll keep you updated on the night trades as well. So anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and I will be back tomorrow with my next update. Take care.